Delia Codes, and um, this is my node capstone. Well, my first node project. You get to see it pretty much from start to finish, and yeah, you get to see everything, warts and all. The only parts you don't get to see are when I attend my mentor sessions and when I'm reading documentation about something, and when let's see here, reading documentation, and when I attend a question and answer session. So last time, we added a nav bar, and I think it looks decent. Like, I'm not sure if it looks the way it should, but I think it looks okay. Um, I added a nav bar, and then what did I do? I hid and showed the different, like, add a meal, and the add a meal and the schedule. So now what I kind of want to do is I want to add something in the add a meal portion that, oh, I just dropped something. Don't mind me. Add something in the add a meal portion that, add a drop down that has a day of the week. So I don't entirely know how I'm going to do that. I haven't done any reading on it yet. I probably should have. But yeah. So we'll try it and see how it goes. Okay, sharing my screen. Okay, here's the drop down, select day of the week, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna go get my thing that I dropped. Hopefully it's down there somewhere. Okay, well, I'm not gonna try to look for it. I'm just gonna try to remember to get it. Okay, so as you can see, I've done this. This was technically next in the list, but I'm not sure. I think I've already done this, but I'm not completely certain. So we're gonna kind of check it. This is how it looks right now. I kind of like this bar and this bar. Otherwise, I kind of want to... I mean, I could add like a little bit of a margin here in terms of how that's supposed to look. I don't know. It's supposed to turn a different color when it's selected, but it doesn't currently yet. So it switches between the two, and it looks halfway decent. So what we want to do is create a drop down. Okay, so let's go to my handy dandy do thing and create drop down form. HTML. And let's see what happens. Okay. And notice I avoid W3 schools mostly just because they're not up to date all the time, that sort of thing. Usually I try to look for these sorts of things. Okay, so this has form. Let's say drop down. Drop down is not on here. Okay. Why don't we search? Oh. This is exactly what I need. Okay, I need select. And then, okay, great. Let's do it. Okay, let's go with... And let's do a label for day of week. Day of week. Select the day of the week this meal should go on, should be. Select which day of the week this meal. Select which. Okay, so what we want to say is select which day of the week this meal. Select the day of the week for this meal. Okay, for this meal. And I should probably day of the week for this meal. Great. And then let's go with select. And then we're going to say name is equal to text. Oh. Okay. Day of week. Okay. And then option. Wait. Option. Value equals Sunday. And then we're going to say Sunday. Actually, we should probably start with Monday. Monday. And you can see me good. Okay. Whoa. Oh. You know, I'd like to turn this thing off. You know, I like it, but I don't like it that much. I mean, the other thing, I guess it also, like, when I'm trying to select something and it's, like, tiny like this, you know, it's a thing. Okay. So let's go with option value equals okay, equals Tuesday, and then Tuesday. Okay, why don't I just do, and this is Wednesday. And actually, these should probably be lowercase, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay. And so this is Wednesday. Though it should be a capital. Okay, great. And option. And this is value. And it should be Thursday. And Thursday. And let's go with option. And value equals Friday. Friday. And then option. Value equals Saturday. Saturday. And then our last one, option value equals Sunday. Sunday. Great. Okay, cool. All right, so let's see here. We're gonna say required. And there's my favorite friend again. And we're gonna say required. And we should say required. Okay. Let's look. Let's run our start. And let's see what this looks like. And then we'll need to get the value of it and pass it on to the API. That sort of thing. Okay, hopefully I didn't break anything. I don't think I did, but you never know. Okay, let's do this thing, shall we? No! It doesn't show. Okay. That's annoying. Okay. Oh, there it is. Okay. So it does show. I feel like it should go on the bottom. Let's try to submit and see if they're required. Okay, good. I'm glad that my required has turned out well. Okay. Okay. So that looks good. Let's commit this. I mean, I kind of want it on on a separate line almost, you know, but I'm not gonna added day of week selector select and add a meal form. Great. Okay. So let's see here. Add a drop down. Okay. I've done that one. Okay. So next thing to do is we need to get the value of that drop down. And we have a role. We probably need a role. Actually, let's go with select day of week. Is going to be the name. And then what we're going to do is we're going to create an ID. And then this is where we're going to do day of week. Okay, great. And we should probably do that. Adding ID to select. Okay, and then let's go with our client.js. And I ran our tests, by the way, and it turned out perfectly fine, which was expected, but, you know, is also nice. Okay. Okay, so let's see here. New meal.description.push. Okay, great. And then we're going to say here, new meal dot weekday. Day of week equals document dot get element by ID, and then we're going to do day of week, and then dot value. Great. And let's kill our server, make sure MongoDB is running. Okay. We're going to run our MongoDB here. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to run our npm test. And I actually don't know why it's running the client jest multiple times. You know, that sort of thing. That's one of the things about the ones. Okay, all my tests passed. Okay, great. We can probably add this to client tests, to be honest. Oh, we don't test this currently. Okay. So it's untested, which is a problem, but, you know, is whatever. It's kind of how it has to be. Well, it doesn't have to be that. I can, like, figure out the new... I could figure out how to make it a test, but I'm not going to worry about it right now. Okay. So I'm just kind of assuming that I can get the value that way, which I think I can. Thank you, Dropbox. I'm shocked that I'm almost out of space. Okay, so let's adding getting day of week value from user. Okay, great. Add dropdown. Okay, and then perfect. Okay, that looks good. I think we can call this done. So now we need to edit server side to store specific meals. And then we need a JSON endpoint, which returns events based meals and days. Okay. So I think that I should probably take a break for a second. So, all right, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so we're definitely going to have to get this. Okay, edit specific server side to store meals for a specific day. Okay, great. So what we're probably going to want to do is we're probably going to... Let's do two things. One, let's take a look at the JSON that I am passing into... Let's take a look at this JSON. And let's see how they store their events. And let's kind of take a look at that. They're like, please provide a date range. Okay. Okay, console log, demo events. Okay, let's see if we can do this. No, it does not need to be. Oh my god, ESLint, you're killing me. Const test equals oh, this is okay, right. Okay, so this is something we are okay, so we should console log full calendar dot events. See what happens. Okay, npm start. And I don't know, this may be a moment where I just need to read the documentation. Week numbers, now indicator, event data. Okay, interesting. Okay. So let's see here. Oh, I just broke something. I really just broke something. Okay. Alright. I could have guessed from the full calendar is not defined. Okay. Great. Okay. Me breaking things, that's my goal. Okay. So, yeah. Okay, so it looks like from here. So we're kind of in the between this and this, right? We're kind of in the edit server side to store meals for a specific day, which I can do. I'm just not sure if I need to. Okay, so I'm going to ignore this and then to kind of from here. Okay, I'm kind of confused as to what I'm doing right now. Okay, so let's see here. I can just store that and then serve it as an event. So I don't need to worry about like too much all of the other stuff that's going on. I just need to like figure out, okay, how is my backend going to store this? Well, let's go to my models and say, let's say date of week. And then we're going to say string. Okay. And let's make, since we're testing, let's go to npm test dash watch, and let's see if our test will fail. And then we probably kind of want to add this to our testing. At least a little bit. Okay, it looks like it passed. Let's go to our models test and see if we need to add anything. Okay, this is skipped. This is data can be found. Okay, so let's add description, and then let's add date of week. And we're going to say Monday. And then we're going to say expect data dot date of week dot to contain no to equal. And then we want to say Monday. And then let's make this a capital. And let's see. Looks like it passes. Okay, good. This one is not, does not do well. It's currently skipped. But let's put a day of week in here just to update it. Because eventually we're going to want to do this. And then expect model.dayofweek to equal Tuesday. Okay. And this is kind of testing this anyway. Oh, this is a problem. I mean, it passed. Okay, let's change something else real quick. And see what happens. Now it passes. I'm not happy about that. Okay, but at least we know that it passes. And I feel like that, I'm not sure, maybe I need to rewrite my test to be a bit more specific. I think my tests are a little shaky. Okay, so let's commit this. Adding and testing day of week in model. Okay. While it figures out that it can commit that, we get that done. Okay, and then let's figure out where else we need to do this. Because I kind of feel like that there's maybe other places. Okay, API is pretty simple. We're going to do, well, I'm not going to clean up right now. It's saying assigned a value never used, which is like, okay, blah, blah. Okay. And so app.post. Great. And then what we should say is day of week. And let's say rec dot body dot day of week. And let's see if it works. Yep, Okay, so let's change our app test. And then day of week. And then we're going to say Wednesday. And then we can expect response dot body dot day of week, and then to equal Wednesday. Great. Okay. And then those tests are good. Adding day of week to meals route. Okay, and so let's go to seed. Don't think we should probably do something with seed, but I'm not too worried. Okay, and then we're gonna say day of week. And we're gonna say Sunday. And I don't think we have anything in the server to change. And validation, which we don't really use right now. We really will need to hook up validation. So let me put that in the thing. Should I think it would be a good idea. I am not currently using validation for validating user input. I need to hook that up. Okay, great. Adjusting seed to use day of week. Okay. I'm going to say done. So all I need to do now is the JSON endpoint. And I'm going to need to figure out the JSON endpoint. And then I'm also going to need to figure out what else am I going to need to figure out? I'm going to need to figure out the view. Yeah, I need to. So I'm going to need to do reading on the events object and see what I can do to return my meals based upon that. And then, so I'm definitely going to need to do some reading documentation. Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily. I might need schedule. I might need events. I don't know. I might just be able to use our get. I mean, it might be that simple. It really might. I'm hoping it's that simple. I'm really hoping it's that simple. Okay. Well, I think I'm done for now until I read the next documentation. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching my stream. And I hope that you have a good day. You can catch me on Twitter at Delia_Codes. And you can also get me at, yeah, that's probably the best place to catch me. It'll have links to all my streams and everything. Um, I'll probably be streaming again probably tomorrow. Maybe today. Who knows? Bye!